Newcastle United 1, Liverpool 0. Don't be fooled by this semi-professional background behind us, you know. I mean, there's still time for a good old-fashioned, way, fucking get in there, we did it, you cunts, come on, fucking get in there. That's what I'm talking about. This is Newcastle, motherfucker. You come here, you're not getting an easy ride anymore. I'm fucking sick of people turning up to St. James's and basically sticking their dick in with and fucking off with all 3 points. I'm fucking sick of it. It's not happening anymore. The true fucking Geordie crew were fucking here. We're not going to let it fucking happen anymore. I'm loving it. Fucking loving it, in the words of Kevin Keegan. Honestly, you know, to see Newcastle get 3 points from Liverpool today filled us with some confidence. And that is what Newcastle are. We are a confidence team. I said it last season. I said it last season. 4 games in a row. We won 4 games against Chelsea, against Spurs. People thought it was impossible. Then the next 4 games, confidence dipped. We lost 4 games. That is Newcastle United. That is the way we are. And luckily, right now, we're playing with confidence. And I'm so fucking happy we've won the game. Because I'll be honest, I was seriously shitting me pants that we were going to go down the season. That would break my fucking heart. I can't handle that. I don't even care. As long as we stay up. I just need to fucking stay up. And a trip to Wembley would be alright as well if you're watching, Newcastle board. So just go and sign a few more in the winter. Yeah, champion. So, anyway, the game kicked off, and to be honest, it was a piss fucking poor first half. This wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination. Newcastle, Liverpool, boring. Liverpool came, and obviously they're well aware that we're now playing with width and pace. So they wanted to try and counter-attack that with playing 5 in the middle when they've got the ball to stretch Newcastle, to open space up for Mario Balotelli, for Coutinho, for Sterling. And to be honest, it stifled the game, they flooded the midfield, but really creativity wasn't coming from it. Obviously, Brendan Rodgers is trying to find a way to get the most out of Balotelli because he's not a player who's going to get in behind the defence like what Liverpool normally did last season. And this was his answer for it, and quite frankly, it didn't work, mate. You know, fair play to you for trying something different. It did not fucking work. Now, the formula for the first half, I've got to be quite honest with you. Liverpool pass it around the defence. Yeah, they look up. I'll tell you what, we'll try and something a little bit attack and we'll play a forward pass. They misplace the pass. A Newcastle defender picks it up. He passes it back to Tim Krul. Tim Krul lumps it back to the Liverpool defence and they pass it around and we started all over again. It was fucking terrible, mate. It was shocking. The long balls, shite. It was just poor. Neither team could really get in behind one another. But the first decent chance of the game came from a Jack callback corner, who for me is probably one of our best set piece takers, if anyone, because really we're piss poor at set pieces on the whole. He crosses it in and Mignolet comes out, misses the ball completely. Papi Cisse manages to get a foot on it and Glenn Johnson clears it off the line. For once he's stopping the goal from going in instead of helping it from going in, because to be honest, as soon as I seen his name on the team sheet, I was like, yes, that's it, we're definitely scoring the day, lads. All we've got to do is keep a clean sheet and we've won this game. Because the bloke is fucking terrible. It's no coincidence that the last 2 clean sheets Liverpool have kept of when Glenn Johnson hasn't played. Just a statistician. There's just a little stat there if any Liverpool fans are watching. You might want to tell Brendan Rodgers that one for future reference. But to be fair, Liverpool did have a decent chance themselves. A corner came in. Skirtle with a very decent header. It just goes wide. Free header though inside the Newcastle box. One of the worst bit of marking we did this today. I mean, to me, Newcastle were decent defensively. We were better than Liverpool defensively. And in the second half particularly, we were better than them going forward. And obviously substitutions had quite a lot to do with that. We brought on Perez, who was a natural person to bring on. Perez has got pace. Cisse, very frustrating today. Sometimes he's always hit and miss. Sometimes he's good. Sometimes he just plays like he did today. Frustrating as fuck. Perez came on. He's our little Chikorito, you know. He's a bit like, you know, a little fast striker who isn't quite the finished article yet, but might be one day. Loving watching him. Remy Cabella came on and Rolando Aronson came on because unfortunately Gabi Obertan picked up a bad quad injury. It looked like his quad went completely. I hope he's okay. Aaron's good young player. A lot of people comparing him to Raheem Sterling. I can see why. Young, fast, born in Jamaica. You know, he even looks a little bit like him. So definitely got the good skills. I'm looking forward to seeing how he develops. So Newcastle had a bit of pace going forward. Liverpool brought on Barini and Lambert, and I think somebody else, I can't remember who that was, but Liverpool really, it didn't really revitalise them. Barini looked pretty sharp when he came on, and I was sitting there with my fucking fingers crossed thinking, please, anyone but Barini, because you know the Mackhams would fucking love him to gun us down. I'd fucking know they would. But the first chance of the game actually fell to him in the second half. Sterling with a lovely little chest down. Barini blasts just wide. Thank fuck he didn't score. Thank fuck he didn't score, because right after that, Newcastle went back up the other end. Moussa Sissoko on the left-hand side, storming down towards Glenn Johnson. Plays a lovely little 1-2 with Dummett. Glenn Johnson's kind of like running alongside him. It's just like they're in a race together. Like, all right, mate, do you know Glenn Johnson? You're supposed to put your foot out. Like, this is actually tackling. Like, this is where you one-on-one, you're supposed to try and tackle the cunt. So he didn't do that, luckily. Sissoko plays the ball into the middle, and the other fullback, the other Liverpool fullback, Moreno, holds on to it for a split second too long, doesn't clear, and Ayoze Perez smashes it in the back of the net. I went fucking mental, absolutely loved it, loved that goal. Perez looking sharp, he's looking like a decent little player, got a bit of pace around him. And the thing is, excuse me, at this point, my voice has gone a little bit from the day, as you can tell. At this point, most people would expect Newcastle to just, you know, shut up shop, try and defend, but we're still maintained an attacking threat at all times. And the next best chance came when Moreno made a mistake again. Perez and Cabella attacked together, played a little 1-2. Cabella goes through one-on-one with Mignolet. And to be fair, at this point, I'm just going, I think it's in. I'm jumping up and down already. Mignolet with a very good save, but Cabella, you have to put them in future, because Liverpool could have easily come back in and scored. So for me, we need to do better on that one. But pretty much, we're seeing the game out quite comfortably. Now, this is the shocking thing for me. As a football fan, I've watched Liverpool for 20 fucking years, man. I remember the 4-3s. I remember them vividly. Liverpool have never, ever been an easy team to play for Newcastle. But today, I mean, defensively, they've had some shit defences. But going forward, I've always been frightened of them. I've always thought, oh, fuck, there's a goal in these cunts today. Today, Liverpool didn't look anything special going forward. Nothing special, even with Raheem Sterling, who I rate extremely highly. Balotelli, bang average. Coutinho, bang average. Henderson wasn't really making anything happen. Gerrard, although he likes to spray the balls around, he didn't really have any targets because there wasn't enough runs in behind for me, which is a massive problem for Liverpool. So for me, I was happy Lallana didn't stop, because he's the kind of player who destroyed Newcastle last season against Southampton. He destroyed it. So I was relieved when he didn't play. Don't know what Brendan Rodgers was thinking on that one. Balotelli, when is it time to say, all right, drop him? Newcastle did that with Cabella. He wasn't performing. Yes, we paid 10 to 12 million for him, whatever you've heard. I don't know what the fucking price was. But we dropped him. We did it, and it paid off. I don't think Balotelli is the answer right now. For me, Ricky Lambert playing up front, maybe, or you could play maybe Barini, who's going to get in behind and with Lallana off him. Just do something different, because right now, Balotelli, it's not working, is it? Let's face it. Is it working? Let us know in the comments below what you think Liverpool should do next. In terms of Newcastle, few things that we need to do. Less long balls. Set pieces, terrible. We need to sort the set pieces out. Similar level of aggression in the second half. In the first half, we came out really slow, like lethargic. It wasn't good. We need to fucking up the tempo from the kickoff, like we did against Manchester City. Very happy on the whole. My man of the match, I think the official man of the match today went to Upped. Brilliant. Well done to the lad. The whole team was pretty solid. My man of the match is a player who I was suspecting was finished. Is going to have to go to Colaccini in this game. Twat of the match, on the other hand, really, I think you can take your pick. The Liverpool team were just asleep. To be honest, they didn't look like they were really at it today. They didn't look after it. They didn't look motivated for me. In terms of Pardew, a lot of the commentators right now are going to be like, Newcastle fans, where's the Pardew out signs now? What a bunch of morons. Anyone who says that, you are a fucking idiot. I just want to say that right now, all right? A few wins doesn't make up for consecutive bullshit after bullshit after bullshit, right? Anyone who's got a brain in their head knows You judge someone off a whole career, not a 4 games, a whole career. It's like Pellegrini, when he was flavour of the month, when he won the Premier League. I seen that Chelsea, Liverpool threw it away, Pellegrini got lucky, and that he was an tactically overrated manager. And I knew that his time would come, and I held that opinion. Even after all this shit, I stuck with my opinion. These fucking TV pundits hop off one bandwagon and onto the next, and now it's going to be, oh, the Geordies need to appreciate Pardew more and all that bollocks. You haven't had to watch what we've had to watch. So just calm your fucking jets, alright? We had 4 games we won last season that were amazing. We went on to be shit for the whole of 2014. So let's just see what fucking happens. Let's not get too overconfident, because let's face it here. Pardew, what is winning him these games? He's playing with width. I said it last year. He's playing with pace. I said it last year. And he's playing with youth. I said it last year. So if a bang average fan out of the crowd of St James's Park has been saying everything that Pardew's now finally done 6 months to a year later, alright, let's just give some credit to fucking, you know, where it really belongs, which is the players, because for me, Pardew has stumbled onto all of this. Players who he written off, Abid, written off, Obertan didn't even train with him in pre-season, wasn't in his plans, Sammy Amiobi has to deliver, oh, I'm selling him. Right, well, let's face it here, let's face it, the players deserve a lot of the fucking credit here. For me, Pardew is getting a little bit lucky. We'll see if he can fucking carry it on. If he does, I'll be the first motherfucker in the queue to sign the Pardew fucking statue brigade. If he gets us the fucking cup, I'll be the one chanting Pardew for England, what a legend and all that, right? Because if he does all these things, he wins the cup with the League Cup. Alright, fair enough, and he carries on. But this is 4 games. Keep our feet on the ground. Let's see what happens, because for me, 4 games isn't going to erase my memory of the last 18 months of utter fucking bollocks. I don't know about you. Let us know in the comments below what you think. Alan Pardew, what you think of him right now. Is this the permanent? Is this Newcastle from now on? Are we just going to be good from now on? Are we going to have a dip? Is it going to teeter off? Where we're going to finish at the end of the season? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see yous later. Get in there, I'm up for a fucking pint.